Then we realized that 150 is too big for us. Then the Ranger is a kind of size suitable for us, and start to search for Ranger. Yes, what happened?
We searched for a Ranger, and then we found some on OfferUp. That's where I started looking and found quite a few.
Yes, we found quite a few, and we went to see, and every time we went to see the truck, it ended up to be Mexicans. Every single one of them is from Every single one of them is from
Or was from?
or was from Mexico.
Because this is
Okay.
past tense.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
It's okay.
So they're all Mexican individual dealers. They're not professionals. Not a single one of them are actually private sellers.
Yeah.
They are private sellers, but they're dealers. They buy from auction and sell it again. And they don't even bother to clean them up. They didn't even bother to do anything.
I don't even know if they're buying from auction. I think most of those people have someone entrust them to sell it. Like someone in their community. They must know a few people, or they're like the car person in their group of friends.
Okay.
And they just say, "Hey, I have a truck I need to sell." And they say, "Oh, so and so does that."
And we end up not only cars, the other furnitures or things like this. Mostly are Mexicans we're dealing with. Okay. Anyway, we're talking about trucks this time, and this was one truck which I remember left me a very deep impression. And this is a very nice gentleman, living in a good neighborhood, and the car is a yellow truck. It's a yellow Ranger. Yes, it looks very nice.
In the pictures.
In the pictures.
In the
yes.
pictures.
Yes. When we went there to see the car and test drove it, it drove a little, not the same feeling. Maybe it's a different car. I don't know. And I almost wanted, actually, I put on the offer.
It is. That's the truck. I do believe. Arizona.
Of course, he did not accept the offer, which was very good, because I started to check the seats. Because the seats, they put a cover. When I start check the seats, I realized the seat was so much broken inside. And this man looked like a little bit nervous. He said, "Oh, I put a lot of effort to put this seat cover. Please don't take it off."
Yeah. Like it was really hard to get a seat cover on. It was really ridiculous. And the truck on the outside, okay, the paint was like an amateur did it. An amateur redid it. It was a really nice yellow, really beautiful yellow. That's why in the pictures it looked great. But when you get there, you can see that they didn't bother to do like the body work and get all this smooth out anything. You can tell that it was an old truck repainted.
Yes, then we realized that this truck, they tried to hide something. Maybe it's still a good truck, but they try to hide something. They try to make the truck look nicer than it actually was. Okay, then we just give up this one. And the next one we see is a pastor.
A what?
Pastor.
A pastor. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't call him a priest this time.
I also, what's the difference between priest and...
A priest is Catholic church. They have priests. They don't marry, don't have kids. The ones with the collar and the thing, and they go with the nuns and all that. And a pastor, it's a different type of, like, it's Christian still, but a different, depends on what.
Anyway, for us in Chinese, we say 牧师, they are God servants. Anyway, they are.
But a pastor and a priest are different.
This morning I said it was a priest. Okay, I'm sorry. So it's a pastor, not a pasta. What's the Italian food for that? Italian
That's
food?
pasta. What is wrong with you? Pasta?
Yeah.
No, pastor. Pastor.
Almost same sounds very much.
Pasta and pastor.
Which one is?
How many Chinese words sound almost exactly the same?
Who is this guy? Pastor.
A pastor.
Pastor. Okay. And this truck is the worst I have ever seen. Anyway.
Okay.
It's a working truck.
And he upgraded that. He really upgraded. I think that's why, huh?
Tires no good. Tires no good. Oh, it's broken.
Yeah, sick of that stuff.
Little rough. It's a working truck. Yes. 2 days we are here in Las Vegas looking for trucks. Every single seller is from Mexico. They're all Mexicans. Hello.
Hola.
Yes, yes.
Pretty good.
Mercedes.
Pastor Alfonso. God
Yeah,
bless you.
Daniel, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is the truck.
Yes.
So the truck is B6, B6, stick,
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
stick.
5 speeds. You know. So actually the truck is everything is good.
At least he is not trying to hide anything.
No. It was just bad. And, you know, it was really, really beat up because people use their Fords. Honestly, they use their Fords as a work truck. They're all work trucks.
Anyway, I'm very much pleased. The pastor said that God bless you. Yes, thank you so much, pastor. And then we came back. We said maybe if Ford we cannot find something, we can have alternative, which is Toyota. I like Toyota. I know Toyota is reliable. The problem with Toyota is
Too expensive for a used vehicle. It's crazy. I think it's ridiculous.
Toyota holds the value very well when it's old. Toyota is a very reliable car, and when it even go old, the value does not. I mean, the price does not go down.
Not as much as others. But I tell you, Ford holds their value too. Ford holds their value pretty well. These were old trucks, and people are still, like, the Blue Book value on them is still pretty high.
Yeah, yes. Anyway, Toyota, we cannot find anything which is in our range because we really need just a truck to move things. We're not driving something, a pickup for fancy, going to a party or something. So
Pickup. You don't drive a pickup to a party anyway. Unless it's like, I don't know, a tailgate party.
hey, anyway, and Mercedes found this truck. Offer up? Offer up, yes. This is a Nissan. Okay? Anyway, I am not fancy about Nissans. Never. Okay? I had Mercedes. I had BMW, Volvo, Toyota Crown. Yeah. Alfa Romeo. All those cars. But I never had. Oh, I had one Nissan. The first car I had was in Australia. I was 35 years ago, something. I had the Nissan Dutz, which is really awful. And
Why don't you ask me what I had?
I would have.
I had normal down-to-earth people cars. I had a Toyota Corolla, and I had a Volvo.
A Volvo is okay.
An old Volvo, though.
Okay.
The old style one. It was cool. Hey, I was like 20. It was very cool at that age. And I had a Ford at one point. A Ford, I can't remember the model. Wasn't important. And Hyundai Elantra. I've had 2 of those.
Anyway.
And now a Kia Forte.
Yeah. Kia is the best.
I love it. Seriously. It's a little, yeah.
We'll talk about Kia later.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's great. You love it. You love it. You love that car.
It's because
you love to drive that car.
like-
Because it's like...
like a BMW. Anyway, and I have never been, into Nissans. So the Nissan engine just sounds too light for me. Too light. It's not enjoyable. But this Nissan, we went to see the Nissan, and because we just went to the pastors, really, truck, then we saw this one, such a big comparison. first we see the seats is naturally old, and the
Yeah,
body.
just a little bit of wear. A little bit of wear.
Yes. And the body is also natural old. The tires look good. And the most impressive is the driving test. When I drove the car, I was surprised a truck can be driven so smoothly like a personal car. That did not feel like a truck at all. It's so easy. It's so sensitive. The clutch, no, that's no clutch.
Clutch.
The accelerator.
Accelerator. The gas pedal. Gas pedal. We call it a gas pedal.
The thing you push the speed, and then the brakes. Everything's so smooth. The wheels, I was so surprised with driving. Then we just offered the price, and the seller did not even give a count offer. It means that maybe I just offer a little bit too much, but I still feel very, very good for this car. And tell us a little bit about this seller.
About this.